this was actually a really big scoop by the gun blog. So shout out to Nick. He got a really good scoop here. And basically what happened was public safety sent a letter to J Division of the RCMP Reservists out in New Brunswick. Now, when you think of reservists, it's not like military reservists, which are usually young people or people signing up for kind of a part-time deal. Reservists with the RCMP are retired or ex-law enforcement. Basically, they're begging them to come out and do this confiscation program. Now, you'll remember, they've already asked the RCMP, they've asked law enforcement, they've asked the Army, they've asked Canada Post, they've tried to compel Canada Post, and now they're looking for RCMP reservists, ex-police, to go and kick in doors and confiscate guns from legal gun owners, but no word yet if they'll take the job. I know personally that a lot of these guys are actually gun guys, so I don't know, it seems like nobody wants to touch this.
I wouldn't blame them. It's definitely a hot potato. And you're right, there are a lot of RCMP that are licensed gun owners that have lost their AR-15s, and a lot of these guys bought AR-15s so that they could train on their own time because the RCMP use AR-15s. You know what's kind of funny about that is you have a profile of person, maybe a little bit more harder on the left side of the political spectrum, that are like completely against the militarization of the police, right? They're complaining that police have so-called assault rifles, which they aren't. The RCMP does not have full autos. They have semi-autos like civilians do, but they complain about the militarization of the police. And at the same time, they're like, well, nobody needs an AR-15 other than military and police. But the other thing too, what struck me about this story is, you know, the relationship between civilian Canadians, regular citizens, and the RCMP has been strained for decades. The strain is increasing as we see the unholy alliance between the leadership at the RCMP and the Liberal Party of Canada. People don't enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. I can see that further negatively affecting the relationship between the RCMP and civilians.
Yeah, I don't think there's an upside to it. I think the Liberals at public safety are under a lot of pressure by Polly and other groups to get this going, but nobody wants to do it. And even if they got a couple of reservists out of J Division in New Brunswick to do it, the scale of the amount of resources, people, technology, storage, transport, the stuff they need to actually do this on a national scale is almost incalculable. So yeah, it's just another failure, but really cool scoop by the gun blog. You can check out on his website. He's got the letter there.